Okay. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to your Saturday morning flow. Welcome back to your mat. Thank you so much for tuning in, wherever you're tuning in from, whether it's here in San Diego or someplace else. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you get value out of this practice, out of these classes. I'm here with my friend Carolyn, who you've been coming to class between here and what, Spirit Yoga? Where you at? It's Spirit Yoga and a Core Power for 14 years. All right. So we're very grateful to Carolyn for being our model here today, everybody. What do you say we get started in child's pose, please? So come to kneeling. Big toes are towards each other. Knees just wide enough for it to kind of feel good for you, to allow you, if that's possible, to sink your hips back to your heels and your knees wide enough to give your belly, your torso some space as you sink down. Now, let's close our eyes. Find whatever's comfortable with your arms, whether that is reaching forward or having your palms face up along your side body. First and foremost, I commend you for showing up to your mat. This is something that's really, really beneficial on a lot of different levels. Physically, mentally, it brings us back to a state of balance emotionally. It's really, really good. So take a second and acknowledge yourself. Thank yourself for showing up to your mat. And we'll begin together. Just exhale and clear everything out. And then together we'll take a big inhale through your nose. And a cleansing exhale through your mouth. Empty, clear it out. Again, everybody, inhale through your nose. A little bit bigger here on this second breath, if that's possible. And then exhale through your mouth, empty and clear it out. We're going one more, y'all. Take a big inhale here. And a cleansing exhale here. We'll shift gears a little bit, slightly. Breathe in through your nose just like you've been doing. Deep, full, expansive. Get big from the inside out. And then keep your lips sealed and exhale. Draw your navel up and in. Gently guide and push your breath out. Very good. Inhale. Pull your breath in. Think about breathing your torso longer, wider at the top. Excellent. Exhale. Draw your navel up and in. Empty the lower, the middle, the upper portions of your lungs. Just like that. That's going to be our main focus. This deep breath in through your nose. And this slow breath out through your nose. Start to breathe and find a rhythmic pace, very much like this. Now, your breath is your number one tool, the fastest tool that you can use to alter your mental state, even to alter your physical state. This will help to lower your blood pressure. And that's not even scratching the surface. The fastest tool we can use to do both of those things. All right, so we can control our stress response by focusing on breathing. And we're going to do exactly that throughout our practice here today. Right? It's pretty easy in child's pose, but as you know, we're going to amp things up a little bit. Set the intention that you don't do anything here today unless you can do it with that deep, full, this calming ujjayi breath or victorious breath is what we call it in yoga. It's also known as a coherence breath because it helps to create and foster a state of heart-brain coherence. I can go a little bit more into that later, but I'm glad you're here, y'all. With your breath flowing really deep and free, we're going to just take your hands and walk them over towards the right side of your mat, even off the right side of your mat. And then take your left hand, stack it on top of your right. See if you can straighten your arms and then adjust your head so that your biceps are framing your ears. Now, inhale, straighten a little bit more through your arms. We're trying to create some space, some length, some sensation here. On your exhale, pull your left hip bone back and just feel that sensation increase. Again, 2 more breaths, y'all. Inhale, straighten your arms to that perfect degree. Exhale, left hip bone pulling back, stretching through all your intercostal muscles and interconnective tissue. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Let's walk our hands all the way over left side of our mat. We're going to do the same thing. Now, stack your right hand on top of your left. Adjust your head. And let's just do a little bit of work, everybody. Inhale. We're trying to create some space and length. Once again, straighten your arms till it feels really good. And then exhale, right hip bone pulling back. And if you sleep on your sides, all that blood can kind of pool there. Almost that energy gets stuck. And we're just clearing it out. Very good. Breathe deep, y'all. One more. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Release. Walk your hands back to shoulder width apart, right out in front of you. Inhale. Come up to tabletop, to your hands and to your knees. And then curl your toes. Exhale, lift your knees up about 2 or 3 inches here. Okay? So we've established our breathing, and that's breathing in 360 degrees, right? When you're trying to breathe tall and then wide, it's initiating from your diaphragm. Here, we're engaging our 360-degree core. So pull your hands and toes towards each other. Draw your navel up and in. Nice job, everybody. Now soften your face. Take an inhale. Let's straighten your legs back to plank pose, your high push-up. Shift forward a little bit more, and then keep a strong core. Exhale, lower slowly. Take it all the way down. Carolyn, ooh. Looks like she's been practicing for like 14 years, y'all. Slide your hands back an inch or two and untuck your toes. Now inhale is cobra pose. Lift your chest up. We'll take a couple breaths here. Now, I want you to continue to press the tops of your feet down into your mat here. And the reason for that is we do want to engage the muscles in our lower back. We will lift our feet up in just a moment. Not quite yet. Take an inhale. And then exhale, release your chest. Take it all the way back down. And then let's do that again. Inhale is that cobra pose. Now, you can press a little bit with your hands if you'd like. Gentle, though. Elbows in, shoulders back. Exhale, take her right back down. Nice, y'all. Now, on this last one, inhale, lift your chest up, cobra pose. We will pick our hands up off the ground and interlace them behind your head. Now, bend your knees to 90 degrees. Flex your feet, and now press the soles of your feet to the sky. Lift your elbows, and now you're squeezing and engaging your glutes here. And there's purpose to this. There's method behind the madness, as they say. Take one more inhale, lift up really big. And exhale, release, and take it all the way back down. Hands under shoulders. Inhale, press up to your hands and to your knees, your tabletop pose. And then exhale, drop your chin to your chest, round your spine. Oh, that should feel really good, yo. Inhale, come back to a neutral spine. Breathe in. Exhale, lift your knees, send your hips up and back. Downward facing doggy. Woo, good. Now, in this first downward facing dog, as with a lot of postures, you just kind of feel it out. Pedal your feet out, walk your dog, as they say. If you'd rather be still, hey, all good to me. Be still. Honor what you're feeling and personalize this practice. Ooh, beautiful. Now, as we settle in, right, your fingertips, you want to, how wide can you spread them? There you go. And then, slight bend in your knees. Press your hips up and back further. Use the strength in your arms to create lift and length in your hips and your spine there. Chin to your chest, slightly. And now take your armpits and angle them so that they're pointing towards each other, inwards, towards your chin or towards the tip of your nose. Good. Now that we're upside down and we're breathing deep, all this oxygen-rich blood coming straight to your brain, y'all. Take an inhale, look forward here. End of your exhale, step your feet behind your wrists at the top of your mat. So feet are about hips width apart here, just kind of naturally. Bend your knees at least a little bit, maybe a lot. Now drop your head down, and you could take ragdoll pose. Just take your pinkies to the crease of your opposite elbow. So our torso, we're just hanging there. Gravity's just kind of doing the work. Like just a waterfall almost coming out of our hips. You straighten your knees to a degree that suits you. So that might be a really deep bend in your knees, especially now at the beginning of our practice. But might be something a little bit more subtle. All good. Take one more big inhale here. Nice job. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. Heel toe your feet out a little bit further. Angle, if you can, your heels in, toes out. And then bend your knees and squat down, Malasana, your frog pose. Now check it, if that were me, I'd probably need my hands on the ground, just especially on this first one, for a little support. Do what you got to do, even skip it, right, if this isn't working for your body. But try to bring your feet flat if you're in it, so you might need to bring them wider. And then try to straighten your spine. So you're going to press your heart forward, and with that, your elbows will press your knees kind of wide, a little sensation there. Now slightly tuck your chin to your chest. Close your eyes. Inhale, think about breathing tall and then wide, breathing in through your nose, and then keeping your lips sealed, staying tall. Exhale, navel up and in. Breathe out through your nose. Thank yourself for being here. It takes a certain kind of person to show up and do this kind of stuff. And that's a good person to be. Now interlace your fingers, release your index fingers. We call this a steeple mudra. Straighten your arms so that your biceps are by your ears. With your straight arms and your straight spine, we're going to come to standing in 5. So just moving a little bit slower than you'd like to, right? 4. Ooh, spine straight, chest lifted. 3. Nice, Carolyn. 2. Come all the way up. Heel toe your feet together in the center of your mat. And then exhale, lean to your right. Press your hips to the left. Ooh. So we're going to hit our spine. Shouldn't say hit. Stretch, open, release. Create some space within from all different directions. We got lateral flexion and extension right now. Straighten your arms as best you can, because this is about creating space and length rather than depth. And lean a little bit further. Remember, your head is back a little bit, so your throat's open, and then biceps with your ears. Inhale, come back through center. And we're just going to switch it up. Exhale, lean to your left, press your hips to the right. So if you're here in San Diego, that's leaning towards Mission Beach, pressing your hips towards La Jolla. Breathe well. What's the sensation in your right side body or all over? What's the overall message of the sensation? What's the translation of the sensation? Is this too much, too little, or just right? Looking good. Great job, Carolyn. Inhale, come back through center. If you want to lean it back, you lean it back a little bit. And then exhale, let's fold all the way down. Put a little bend in your knees. Lay your torso out long and empty out. Now, inhale, find a halfway lift. If you're new to this, hands come above or below your knees. You want to flatten out your back and lengthen out your spine. So shoulder blade squeeze. Exhale, plant your palms. Step to plank pose. Dandasana, your high push-up position. Woo, we're breathing, right, everybody? Okay, now, in the beginning of my practice, first couple of these, I always drop to my knees. You're welcome to do the same. You could drop to your chest for cobra. You could skip it. Or if you're up for a challenge, we inhale, shift forward. Shoulders come in front of your wrists. Breathe in. Good, y'all. Exhale, lower halfway down. Again, you got to keep that strong core. Elbows straight back. Nice, y'all. Inhale, upward facing dog. Try to feed your heart through your biceps. And then draw your navel in. Exhale, pull your hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. And we breathe. In life, health, well-being. This is what we're getting done today, y'all. We're getting it done today. And, man, I wish there was some structural things I could offer to Carolyn, but she's got a beautiful practice. That's right. You did teacher training at Spirit Yoga with us a long time ago. Man. Another excellent practitioner. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward, load up your arms, load up your legs. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet all the way between your hands, heels and toes touch together. Inhale as your halfway lift with a full breath in. Notice we're not going through this fast. The breathing is slow. Exhale, fold, draw your navel in. Therefore, the movements are slow. Inhale, lead with your chest and rise. Come all the way up to the sky. Reach it. You can take that steeple mudra or just grab your left wrist with your right hand. And exhale, leaning to your right. Ooh, make it feel kind of like I sound. Inhale, back up, reach up, we'll switchy. Exhale, leaning left, pressing hips right. Beautiful breathing here, everybody. Inhale, back through center. Lean back, stretch, and make it feel good. Ooh, and then exhale, let's fold all the way down. Little bend in your knees, lay your torso out long. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, breathe in. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward, keep a strong core. Exhale, lower halfway down. Inhale's an upward facing dog, right? Your shoulders are back, and you're trying to feed your heart through. Maybe you can lift your knees. Exhale, hips to the sky. Sweet doggies. Breathing deep. Breathing well. Again, like I said, it's the number one tool. It's the fastest tool you could use to affect your body, your brain. It's also, in terms of longevity, the number one factor they find in longevity, and that's breath and lung capacity. So this is huge, everybody. Huge. Though it's so simple, right? Take another inhale. Bend your knees. Let's keep it moving. End of your exhale, walk or your light hop, feet between your hands. Inhale is your halfway lift. Chest and spine, you're pulling long. Exhale, you fold and you draw your navel in really strong. Lead with chest. Inhale, rise. Float it. Reach your hands high, either steeple mudra or grabbing your left wrist. Exhale, lean it. Ooh, and create all that space and sensation. Inhale, come on, back up. Reach up and switch it. Exhale, leaning toward Mission Beach, hips to La Jolla. Woo! Inhale, back through center. You can lean back, but stretch up and away. Feel it head to toe. Exhale, we'll fold all the way down, and away we flow. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and length. Exhale, plant your palms. Step to plank, shift forward, lower. You can skip this, you can modify. Beautiful work, Carolyn. Upward facing dog, heart coming through. Exhale, hips to the sky. Sweet dogger, y'all. Hee. Breathing. Breathing. Name of the game. Now, you'd think that they would teach this in kindergarten, right? If you can control your stress response, control your state, you'd think, they would start day one of kindergarten. But doesn't happen that way anyway. Let's use this practice to sharpen that tool so we could use it all day long. One more breath here. One more flow on your own. And I'll meet you right back in downward facing dog. You could add stuff, everybody. You could skip stuff if you need. The number one rule, intention here, is to keep the breath flowing. Whew. Back to our downward facing, which I'm sure at this point feels a bit different from your first downward facing dog. Whether that's we're a little bit more fatigued and our shoulders are starting to tire out, or just warmer and a little bit more open. Just notice what it feels like. Don't have to put a judgment on it, better or worse. Just check it out. Let's inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. And then go ahead, bend your left knee, scorpion tail your leg. Your left heel is going to come across towards your right shoulder. And then you could take some circles with your knee if you want to flip your dog, or just a little bit of movement, right? The biggest joints in our body are usually pretty tight on most of us. Good, everybody. We're here for another 3, 2. All right. Inhale, lift your left leg back up high. Exhale, shift forward, pull your left knee up into your chest. Maybe you can get forehead to your knee, and then step your left foot all the way through to your hands for low lunge. Now drop your back right knee to the ground. Slide your right knee back a couple inches, maybe 6 inches if you can. And then sink your hips and sacrum down forward diagonally towards the top edge of your mat. And then interlace your fingers, release your index fingers. Now an inhale, sweep your hands up high to the sky. And now start to lean it back a little bit. See if you can lean it back till you're looking straight up to the sky in that general direction. And then take your biceps back with your ears. There we go. And then inhale. You're even using the strength of your fingers to bringing it to the party to straighten your arms more and lift out of your waistline here. Stay in here. Exhale, hip sacrum down and forward. We got 2 more breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, really good. Take one more inhale here. Curl your back left toes under, or right toes under rather. Exhale, bring your hands back to the ground. Pick your back left knee up and straighten both legs. Back right knee up rather, and straighten both legs. So like a wide-legged pyramid pose. And if you'd like to shorten your stance, you can certainly do that. And your front left leg is just straight enough to get a good amount of sensation. I know for a lot of us, that's not very straight. And if you have some blocks or water bottle or something, that might help you out. Take another inhale. Look up, pull your chest out. Can you pull your left hip back just another inch? And then just keep it straight-ish. Exhale, fold into your left hamstring, your left leg for a couple more breaths here. Breathing well, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths. Soak them up. Inhale. Exhale. Fantastic. Take one more. Inhale here. Good, y'all. Exhale, come back into your low lunge. Re-lengthen your stance if you need. Stay high in the ball of your back right foot. And inhale, rise to crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. Reach your hands to the sky. Now, first things first, you want to be really steady. So if balance is the issue here, my guess would be you're probably walking a tightrope. We want our feet to be about hips width apart, kind of like train tracks. And then adjust how you need. Inhale, try to reach higher, lifting out of your waistline, creating space. And exhale, sink down a little bit lower. You can push yourself to any degree you need. 2 more breaths here, everybody. Inhale. Exhale, we got 1 more. We're reaching high, breathing in. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Spin your back foot flat. We went to closed hip to open hip now posture, as you can see. So if you want to bend and straighten in and out of your front left leg, first time around, go for it. I like to pop that leg pretty straight and lean forward, almost like I'm going in a triangle pose. Yeah, good. And then we're back to center, and then we are sinking deep into our warrior 2. So bend your left knee towards 90. Stack it directly above your ankle. Nice, Carolyn. Back right leg is straight and strong. We're breathing well, right? Inhale, breathe tall, and then wide. Can you be active enough to feel not only the breath, but the sensation everywhere? Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Beautiful. 2 more breaths here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. We got 1 more. Take a big inhale here. Exhale it out. Stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Your right hand's going to slide down the back of your right leg. Keep your left knee pointing straight forward. I know it wants to lean inward. It also wants to straighten, right? And for some of us, it's kind of burning. We only got 2 more breaths. That's it, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Big inhale. Lift. Breathe. Good, y'all. Exhale. Windmill down. Step your left foot back. Shift forward and lower with control. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale as your upward facing dog. Heart coming through. Exhale, hips to the sky. Sweet doggaroo. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Go ahead, bend to that knee, stack of that hip, y'all. Circling of knee, donkey kicking, kicking of donkey, flipping of dog. Go for it. Breathe well, my friends. We're here for another 3, 2. All right. Inhale, take your right leg back up high. Exhale, shift forward, knee to chest, maybe forehead, and then step through for low lunge. Good. Drop your back knee. Remember, slide your knee back, sink your hips down and forward. Take that steeple mudra, interlace your fingers, release your index, and on an inhale, sweep your hands up high to the sky. How far to go in this one? How far to lean back? How much to lift up? Well, your body is communicating that to you through the medium of sensation. So what's it telling you right now, huh? Can you lean back a little bit more, straighten your arms, and really try to lift out of your waistline? And then as you press your hips and sacrum down and forward, can you feel your left hip flexor? Just opening, releasing there, your right hamstring. Take one more. Inhale here. Curl your back, left toes under. Exhale, bring your hands to the ground. Pick your back left knee up and straighten both legs. Straight-ish, right? Adjust your feet, maybe shorten your stance if you need. Take another inhale, look up, lengthen out. Right hip pulls back just a little bit more if you can. Keep your leg as it is, which is straight-ish, and then just fold into it for a couple more breaths. Hey, sensation is good. Discomfort even is good, right? In order to get better at something, to grow in any way, there's got to be some level of discomfort to it. And our breathing is allowing us to move through that discomfort with an inner quality of balance, lessening our stress response. Number 1 tool you could use, everybody, your breathing. Take an inhale here. Exhale back into your low lunge. Stay high in the ball of your left foot. And inhale, rise to crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. Reach for the sky. But steady your gaze. Make sure you're solid and steady, right? You're balanced. Inhale, we're reaching high. We're creating some space. Exhale, we're sinking low and just working our edge a little bit. We're kind of looking for that discomfort. Good. Another full breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Very good. Take an inhale. Reach high. Exhale, open up. Warrior 2. Spin your back foot flat. Bend deep into your front right knee. If you want to bend and straighten, again, in and out of your front right leg, that lean forward there, a lot of times gets a little pop in your SI joint, which is a good pop, by the way. And then sink back into your warrior 2. Steady your gaze. Close your eyes. Inhale. Breathe tall and wide, everybody. Breathe in the vitality. And exhale, sink. Push a little bit. Breathe out the anxiety. Inhale, breathing in, wellness. And breathing out, stressfulness. Should you say stress? I was trying to get the one more. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Left hand slides on the back of your left leg. Right knee pressing forward. You're lifting up and out of your waistline. We're not going through the motions. Give me 2, bro. Utah. Give me 2. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Reach. Lift up. Beautiful. Exhale. Windmill down. Step back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Lower slow. Inhale that upward facing dog with your heart coming through. And exhale, hips to the sky. So we doggaroo. Good. Take a breath here. Inhale. Now bend your knees. Press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet all the way between your hands, heels and toes touching. Take an inhale, halfway lift, flat back, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold, dive, and empty her out. Inhale, chair pose. Now sink your hips low, lift your chest, and reach to the sky. Exhale, chair plane. So jet airplane your arms. Remember, if you can, legs are squeezing, but now shift your weight into your left leg. And on your inhale, come to standing, lift your right knee up to hip height and reach your hands to the sky, one-legged Tadasana. Steady your gaze. Firm up your left quadricep here. Solidify your foundation. Take another inhale. And then exhale is airplane pose. Take your right leg, extend it straight back behind you. Bring your head, your hip, and your right heel in one line. Take your right thigh, spiral it inward, and squeeze the shoulder blades here, y'all. Yeah, there we go. Just 2 breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. I tell you what. From here, let's come back. Right back to your one-legged Tadasana. Right knee lifts, hands to the sky. Exhale, right back to chair plane. Bend your knees, jet airplane your arms. Switch it. Shift your weight into your right leg. Inhale, left knee lifts. Reach to the sky. Steady gaze, steady breath, steady body, steady mind. Take an inhale. Exhale, Dakasana, airplane pose. Left leg extends straight back. And you find where you need to be with your hands. They can open like those airplane wings. They could be at heart center, whatever you need. Fantastic, everybody. Inhale back to one-legged Tadasana. Lift your left knee and reach your hands to the sky. Exhale back to chair plane. Jet airplane your arms. Keep your knees bent. Inhale, just lift your chest and reach your hands right back to chair pose. Breathe in big. Woo, exhale, release, forward fold. Dive it on in. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Breathe in. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward and lower with control. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, give me that upward facing dog with your heart coming through. And exhale, hips to the sky. So wee, doggaroo. Inhale, lift your left leg, y'all. Breathe her on up. Exhale, knee to nose, shift forward. Maybe you can get forehead to the knee. Inhale, reach your left leg, send her back up high. Exhale, sweep back through to your hands, low lunge, stack knee above ankle. Keep your back knee lifted. Just inhale, straighten your front left leg till that sensation tells you it's enough. And then exhale, come right back in, rebend your left knee. Stay high and above your right foot. Inhale, crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. Reach your hands to the sky. Take the whole exhale to open up, warrior 2. Spread your wings, sink deep. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, reverse warrior. Breathe in big. Good. Exhale, take it all the way down. Step back. Moving through your flow. We want to make this a moving meditation, everybody. Upward facing dog is opening your heart and letting it shine. Exhale, hips to the sky. Doggy. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Push your breath out. Yeah. Inhale, reach high. Good. And the exhale, sweep it through. A low lunge, stack knee above ankle. Ground down. Inhale, rise. Rise up. Forgot the hamstring stretch, didn't we? Hamstring stretch, y'all. Exhale, now come back into your low lunge. My bad, y'all. Inhale, crescent pose. Rise up, reach up, and fill up. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Breathe in here. Nice job. Exhale, take it all the way down. Step your right foot back. Shift forward. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Heart open wide. Feed it through. And exhale, hips to the sky. So wee, doggaroo. Just one breath here. A regrouping. A resetting. Another opportunity to thank yourself for the gift that only you can give. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop, feet between hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Pull your chest and spine long. Exhale, you fold, you down, you empty out strong. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest, reach to the sky. Exhale, chair plane. Shift your weight into your left foot, everybody. All right, smooth. Inhale, right knee lifts. Reach your hands to the sky. Exhale, airplane pose. Just extend back. Do your best. No more, no less. Inhale, back to one-legged Tadasana. Lift your right knee and reach. Exhale, chair plane. Set her down. Switch it. Shift your weight into your right leg. Inhale, left knee lifts. Reach your hands to the heavens. Exhale, airplane. Dakasana. Inhale, back to one-legged. Reach for the sky. Exhale, right back. Chair plane. Keep your knees bent, everybody. Inhale, lift your chest and reach your hands. Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, release. Woo! Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward, lower with control. Inhale, that upward facing, feeding your heart through. Exhale, hips to the sky, sweet dogger. Inhale, lift your left leg and breathe her on up. Exhale, knee to nose, push your breath out. Inhale, send your left leg back to the sky. And then smooth, exhale, sweep it all the way through for low lunge. Stack your knee. Inhale is that hamstring stretch to the perfect degree. Exhale, back in, low lungerie. Inhale, crescent, rise up, reach up, and fill up. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, reversing warrior. How deep can you breathe? Exhale, take it on down, step it back. You are doing such a huge service for yourself. Every joint, muscle, tendon, tissue in your body is getting nothing short of a treat and a treatment. Inhale, right leg, breathe her up. Exhale, knee to nose, tiger pose. Inhale, reach your right leg and send her high. Exhale, see if you can step your right foot through, heel, ball, toe. It doesn't matter whether you can or can't. Inhale, stretch your hamstring, make it sweet. Exhale, rebend, ground into your feet. Inhale, crescent, rise up, reach up, and fill up. Exhale, open up, warrior two, heart towards Mission Beach. Inhale, reversing your warrior. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back. Yee-haw, y'all. Upward facing, heart open wide. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing. Inhale, lift your left leg, send her on up. Exhale, sweep through to your hands, right all the way through, low lunge. Stay high in the ball of your right foot. Inhale, rise up, crescent pose, Anjaneyasana, reach for the sky. Exhale, slide your hands to heart center. Lean forward and now twist to your left. See if you can hook your right elbow outside of your left knee or thigh. Now, you might need to drop your back knee to the ground. And you can do that for a number of reasons. For balance, maybe just to work on that twist a little bit more, whatever you need. Or you can keep your leg, you could drop it down, get your stability, and then lift it back up if you'd like. But find stability and balance wherever you are. If your thumbs are way up by your shoulder, I want you to lift your whole torso up so there's a little bit of space in between your rib cage and thigh. Now, let's take about 3 more breaths and work this a little bit. Inhale, drive back through your heel, reach out through your head. Exhale, use that leverage, twist, ring out. Feel that internal compression, massaging and stimulating, detoxifying your organs. One more, inhale. Exhale, great job. Release to low lunge. We'll go to pyramid pose, full pyramid. So shorten your stance. Spin your back heel down. Straighten your front left leg to a degree that you're comfortable with. Inhale, look up, lengthen, left hip pulls back. And then exhale, fold into it, dive into it. Breathe into it. right? We look for the sensation, we look for the resistance. And since we know that our energy flows where our attention goes, we're just trying to breathe into that space. Nobody can do this for you. No medication, nothing can do this for you. Take one more full breath. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Let's come back into your low lunge. So re-lengthen your stance. Spin your back right foot flat, like you've got warrior two in your legs. Take your left hand to the inside of your left foot, maybe to a water bottle or block. Take your right hand to your right hip, and then peel your hip and heart open. So front knee is bent deeply. Peel your hip and heart open to face La Jolla, and then you could take your right hand to the sky for side angle pose. Now, can you adjust a little bit more to become more narrow? Like, can you roll your right shoulder back, maybe squeeze your shoulder blades a little bit? Do you need to come up away from the ground, perhaps forearm to thigh? That might help you with that as well. Well, wherever you're feeling, make sure you're balanced and steady. You're feeling something for sure, right? And then take your right hand, reach overhead, your bicep by your ear, and really try to pull your right side body long, create some space there. Breathe well. 5, option to take your left hand up parallel. 4 is just an option, Carolyn. You don't have to do it, but she's pushing forward. She's doing amazing here. 3, 2, all right. Use your core strength, that 360 core strength. Inhale, come up, warrior 2. And then straighten your front left leg. Ooh. Inhale, reach forward here. Triangle pose. Now your front leg is straight, once again, ish. And then rotate. Left hand down, right hand high. Triangle pose. Breathing. Breathing, y'all. Ooh, let's throw in a little bit more balancing. In 5, we're just going to lean forward into a balancing half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. 4, it's almost like this posture we're doing right now, like triangle with some balancing. 3, if you got a block or water bottle, maybe take it for the ride too. Inhale, bend your front left knee, slide your left fingertips about a foot forward, lean into your front left leg and pick your back right leg up parallel with the ground. Yeah, nice. Left heel drives down, left quadricep squeezes. Now your top leg, your top foot, you flex it so your toes are pulling back towards your shin, and you spiral your toes away from the ground to stack your hips. Looks amazing. Give me 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Nice job, Carolyn. Take an inhale. Now bend your left knee a lot. Exhale, right hand to the ground and meet your left. Bring your right knee into your nose. There you go. Set your right foot down next to your left. Take an inhale, halfway lift, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward and lower, Chaturanga Dandasana, halfway down. Inhale's upward facing dog, heart coming through. And then exhale, hips to the sky, so wee dogger, y'all. Inhale, lift your right leg, breathe her on up. Exhale, sweep through, low lunge, stay high in the ball of your left foot. Root down, inhale, rise up, reach up and fill up, crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands to heart, lean forward, twist to your right. Okay, work on some balance here, so adjust as needed. And then, once you're balanced, then you can enhance, pour it on. All right, what's the right intensity level for you here today? Breathe, everybody. You're doing amazing. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Take an inhale here. Good. Exhale. Release to low lunge. Straighten your front right leg, pyramid pose. Shorten your stance. Spin your back heel down. Inhale, look up and lengthen, right hip pulls back. And just for a couple more breaths, we'll exhale, fold into it, dive into it. Now, we're just about there, everybody. I know at this point, it's like, man, it just keeps on coming. What time is it? It's all good. We got like 2, 3 more postures, and then we're taking her down, okay? Take another breath here. Inhale. Okay, exhale, we're coming back into our low lunge. Spinning your back foot flat, right hand to the inside of your right foot. Left hand to your left hip. Peel your hip and heart open. Good. Facing Mission Beach here if you're in San Diego. Left hand can reach to the sky. Side angle pose. Okay. Adjust here. Become more narrow. Breathing really deep. Nice, y'all. 5. Now you can take your left hand, reach overhead, bicep by ear. 4, still rolling your left shoulder back, still looking for this cleaner lines of energy. 3, I forgot, right leg up. Or right arm up, rather. Damn, you can go right leg up too. That'd be something. 2, amazing. Inhale, warrior 2. Straighten your front right leg, triangle pose. Shorten your stance an inch or 2 if you need it. Look for length. Inhale, reach it, reach it, reach it. Nice job. And then rotate. Right hand down, left hand high. Woo. 5. 4. Last little bit. Little balancing here, y'all. 3. All right, start to look down. 2. Inhale, bend your front right knee. Slide your right fingertips forward. Lean into it. Take your back left leg up off the ground. Good. Ardha Chandrasana, balancing half moon. We got 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Take 1 more. Inhale here. Bend your right knee. Exhale, left hand to the ground, left knee into your nose. Now we will do this side a little bit different. Inhale, one-legged halfway lift. Pull your chest out and extend your left leg back. Exhale, step back to your low lunge. Walk your hands to the left, straighten both legs, and parallel your feet. Prasarita Padottanasana. Now, if you'd like to maybe grab your ankles or maybe even interlace your fingers at your lower back for a little chest expansion, shoulder opening. One last little hamstring, hit on the hamstrings before we wrap her up. Probably never enough either. Right, our hamstrings get really, really tight. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, good. Hands under shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, walk back to low lunge at the top of your mat. Let's see, drop your back, left knee to the ground. And move to half pigeon pose. Heel toe your right foot over to or past your left wrist. There you go. Pull your heel in towards your body to close and protect your knee joint. If you'd like to take this on your back, if you have knee stuff, ankle stuff, you can do that, the supine version. Otherwise, walk your hands out, drop your head down, and continue to do what you've done so well, which is breathe. Breathe deep. Yeah, I think it's amazing that we didn't learn how to control our mind and use our breath in an effective way in nursery school, in kindergarten. And I wonder if that was taught. How many kids, how many people that have been labeled, ADHD? I wonder, how many people that diagnosis would not be accurate on. Just changing that one simple thing. Effectively acting as our own, somewhat, pharmacist or physician or doctor in a way. They are irreplaceable, but there's certain things we can do, and this is certainly one of them. From here, walk your hands back out of this one. Plant your palms And I'll meet you right back in downward facing dog. Pedal your feet out, get some blood flow back into that leg. And then take an inhale here. And exhale, step your left foot forward. Half pigeon pose, left leg. Heel toe it over to or past. Heel pulls in towards your body. Inhale, hands walk back, open your heart. Exhale, walk your hands out and open your hips. Breathe in well. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. All right, let's walk our hands back out of this one. We'll step it back for just a real quick down dog, everybody, just to get some blood flow back into your left leg there. Good. Take an inhale here. End of your exhale, let's come all the way through to seated. Take your legs out in front. Bring your palms face up as you roll easily onto your back. And then when you get there, bend your knees and plant the soles of your feet. So your knees are right above your ankles, feet hips width apart. And then press into your feet, lift your hips high for Setu Bandhasana, your bridge pose. Hips up high. If you'd like to, you can interlace your fingers at your lower back and shimmy your arms in. And you just work it like we've done every posture. Little micro adjustments, making the pose and the practice conform to you. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Take an inhale here. Good. Separate your hands. Slide your hips all the way to the ground. Put your knees back into your chest. And how about happy baby pose? And then perhaps a spinal twist of your choosing. And got just a moment here left. I sincerely always hope you get value out of this practice, everybody. It's my intention always to give value for sure. Twist both sides evenly. So I thank you always for tuning in, hitting that like button, allow me to guide you through. I thank you so much for honoring the donation-based system that we've used here for 17 years at Oceanfront Yoga and online here. This helps keep us alive, especially with dealing with the legal issues that we've been dealing with the city. And I know most of y'all, if you're here in San Diego, have been witness to that. But I will keep fighting for you. And I will not let them take this away from our community. So thank you for honoring that donation-based system. The Venmo is at Namasteve Yoga. And I needed probably 25 more subscribers on my YouTube to get to 4,000. So let's get there today. Namasteve Yoga on YouTube as well. Let's come back to center. Pull your knees into your chest one last time. And exhale, release. Allow your legs to fall out in front of you. Let your toes fall open, palms face up along your side body. Let's lay back. Let's close our eyes, and together take a big inhale here through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale. And clear it out. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Hold full. And release. Exhale. Good. Release control of your breath. Let it be natural. Feel your body as everything softens and comes to rest. Notice your breathing in its natural state. And then give yourself permission, a couple minutes at least, to bask in this peace, this stillness that this practice returns us to. Shavasana. Now, everybody, again, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for honoring that donation-based system, especially now when these legal issues can weigh on us mentally and financially. So, again, thank you for honoring that system. That's at Namasteve Yoga on Venmo, on YouTube, on Insta. If you're here in San Diego, we'll see you in just a moment. The divine within me honors that within you. Namaste. Hey.